I'm just finishing setting up. Let's see. You actually just had a haircut, didn't you? Okay. No, that's okay. Just making sure. Are you comfortable with the height your chair is at? Okay. I'm just making sure because, as I said, you are going to be much higher up than I am. So, or actually, I'm going to be higher up than you. But I'm just grabbing your robe. It is to protect from any dandruff, which is to be expected during this. Any fallout of excess hair. This is a complete scalp detoxification. So this is a one-size-fits-all. Very soft. And we thoroughly wash each one after every treatment. But many people don't choose to get this done. Just going to swing that around on you. Okay. See if that... You mind if I just touch around you and... Okay. Good. Okay, so I'm going to remove my rings. I'm going to be messing around on your head. Now, usually many of these procedures require gloves because it is so intense, and that's what I mentioned earlier. Many people don't choose to get this done. It's very thorough, as I keep mentioning. I'm going to be literally digging my hands into your scalp, but so many people say that it's extremely relaxing, and I've had it done. I actually am due to have it done again. My hair is, really dry, making my scalp even more dry. So, but have you ever had this done before? No? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the book then. Are you sure you're comfortable? Can I offer you a drink? If you say so. Yeah, I'm just grabbing the book here. But yeah, like I said, I don't use gloves because I have very pointy nails. So it actually helps very much when I'm scritching and scratching. And what this does is promote blood flow to the scalp, which in turn causes hair growth, and it also helps keep the scalp healthy and just alive. Do you know what I mean? Because parts of our body, especially during seasons, the blood flow will find, different pinpoints to keep. That's why we really find our feet very cold in the winter compared to our hands and everything. It's all a matter of circulation, so it just promotes healthy circulation. You're gonna walk out of here feeling so clean. So weird, but anyway. Okay, can I have your full name, please, then? I really thought that you were already written down, but I guess not. But I do know your procedure was already paid for. Yeah, Expo marker. I have nothing else to work with right now. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Can I just get a birthday from you? Okay. And you've been here before, though, right? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. That's all I needed from you. If you were paying out of pocket, this would be really, really complicated. We'd have to go through a whole new chart. So I'm glad you said you were. But okay, so what I'm going to be doing today again is I'm just going to be, do you mind? Getting my hands really, really dirty. Usually I would actually be wearing a full-on coat, kind of, but like I said, I like to make it relaxing and just make the person feel very comfortable, very safe to be here. I can't tell you how many times I have just gone to salons where I don't feel comfortable around the person, and I know I have a whole hour and a half of having my hair done, so I have to like tough it out. I'd rather just enjoy myself. So I have this little pen light here, and I'm going to be taking this and this brush. Most people would know this as a teasing brush to tease your hair. And I'm just going to actually brush through, just to take a, little peek at your scalp, okay? We're not really focusing on the hair today, although I will be putting oil in it. So as much as I say you're going to be walking out of here feeling clean, your hair is also going to be very greasy, so, but that's okay. We don't want to do a shampoo and condition with a scalp treatment because it's kind of like a leave-in conditioner. So I'm just going to turn on the light here. But it's kind of like a leave-in conditioner because washing it out would take away everything we worked hard towards. Any dandruff or skin that falls off, which is dandruff, will have been picked up with this brush or the comb I'm using. So, light's always falling off. I hope this isn't bothering you. I'm just kind of like wiggling it around. My apologies. But okay, let's go ahead and take a peek at your scalp. Let's get closer here. Okay, so. Let's see here. Good, I'm just gonna brush that out of your face. Good. Okay. So, from here on, I'm going to be spraying down your hair with a kind of like a balancing mist. It is for the hair. It's using Damascus Rose. And I'm going to dampen everything up, your scalp, everything. And this contains an oil, right, that's going to kind of nourish, completely transform the skin. And it's going to make the skin very malleable, very soft. So do you know how, like, after you tan and you go and you use like a moisturizing lotion on your skin and you're using like a loofah or a rag, you see a lot of skin being kind of removed or detoxed off of the actual epidermis. And long story short, what that's doing is it's softening it up to be easily removed. So anything dead, any dead skin cells will be removed using this spray. And then the rest of it, we're going to keep applying different oils and just kind of scraping away the skin. I'm going to be using also during this time a little comb. I'm going to be all over the scalp, okay? So think of it kind of like a scalp massage. And then during or after any dry skin that didn't get picked up with the oil, I'm just going to brush off of you, okay? So with that being said, just a little forewarning before I use the spray bottle. And let's get going. All I need you to do from here on out is just relax. Are you sure I can't offer you a drink? We have coffee fee, milk, tea, soda. We have smoothies. Okay, I'll ask you again when I'm halfway through because we are going to have to let it settle. But alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab your scalp here and just start spraying all through. Ready? Just going into the scalp here. Yeah, it's kind of like a brushing weird sound, I know. Don't worry about your hair getting everywhere. You remember that song? I think it's by Dashboard Confessional. Your hair is everywhere, screaming infidelities. Have you ever heard of the Legion of Doom? They mixed brand news. I can't remember the song. It's called The Quiet Screaming. The Quiet Things That Nobody Ever Knows by Brand New. And then Dashboard's Screaming Infidelities. I'm missing your bed. I never sleep. Avoiding the spots. Make sure I know who's taking you home. I know this is going to take a while. I'm just spraying through. Just moving your hair all out of the way here. I see you're seeing a little bit of a reflection in my glasses. Your hair might seem a little bit blonde. Don't worry. There is no way that the hair color you're seeing in the reflection is your actual color, so it might appear that way though. Although your roots or just your skin might feel greasy, by the time we're done, you're going to love it. Okay, I should be about finished here in a moment. Very good. Okay, so let me go ahead and cap this. Yes, we actually sell this up front. So again, this is the balancing mist for the hair, the Damascus rose. Usually they make this for, you know, like the body down, but lately they're focusing on the scalp. Like I said, as you can tell, my hair's not doing so well. I could actually use a little bit of this, but a little bit of hair dye. My apologies. Don't worry, these towels are clean. I'm just gonna wipe a little bit off your face here. Very good. Okay. So next, I'm going to go through and start the scraping process. Now, you may have saw these combs before. Saw. Who's listening? Okay. Yes, they are known as a cat or dog or animal flea comb, but we use them here at the salon because they are the most thorough in regards to scalp scraping. And while we are letting that mist settle into your scalp, going down into your hair, we're just going to gently take our time on where we started first. So that's going to be over here. So I'm just going to be going through your hair from here on out and just using the stick to part and scrape, okay? And that's pretty much it. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next while. So are you sure you're comfortable? Because we are going to take a break halfway through, and I'll offer you that drink again, okay? Here we go. See how it kind of feels a little bit dry, but we might take a little bit more mist during this time. So. Okay, taking that brush. Brushing that mist down into your hair. Also treating the hair, so let's go ahead and make our next part. Just our next part into the scalp. Okay. Getting into the back. I've been working all day to try to get that out. I got it over a month and a half ago at this point, I think. Yeah, I took my husband to the beach. And I got a hair wrap. I've never had one before. Yeah, we are going to have to use a little bit more oil. So I'm just going to set this down. But yeah, so I got a hair wrap and here we are. They said it would start coming out after 3 weeks. And I'm like, no, we are way past 3 weeks. Look at this. And you can't just cut it out because you risk cutting your hair out. So I'm like, my hands are like red at the tips from trying all day. It's ridiculous. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you there, but continuing on. Okay, let's go here. We're gonna kind of part down the middle now. Very good. Spread that. Yeah, we're literally scraping the skin off your scalp, basically. It's a little bit time consuming. It's about 30 minutes altogether for the procedure, but... Okay, next we're going to start on this side. You're doing very well. Okay, so... I'm just going to go ahead and take this light. Excuse my stomach there. I've been having coffee this morning, which you could have too, if you wanted. Okay, I'm just checking on top of your scalp to make sure that I got everything on this side, because next we're going to apply the actual oil. And after applying the oil, we're going to use the small comb to just kind of scrape. So, good. Okay. I'm just going to brush. Brushing the back. Good. Okay, so we're pretty much where we need to be, in a way. Okay, let's continue by and one more, and then we'll focus on the back. Okay. Very well. I know the sound is a bit odd, it's a bit off, but as long as you're not in pain, sometimes clients complain of a little bit of kind of like a sunburn almost, and that's kind of what it is, but others find it just like, I can fall asleep to it, I don't have to worry about anything, like you do your thing, you do you know what I mean? So it's all up to the person, but for the people who do find it a little bit uncomfortable, I offer them kind of a numbing agent, if you will. It makes the procedure much more comfortable. And then people say, well, why is this an uncomfortable experience in the first place? And it's usually depends on how much excess skin the client has. It's really not our fault, and it's really not the client's fault either. I mean, weather has a lot to do with it, so it just kind of depends what's going on with who. Alright, I'm just going over the scalp on each side, very gently. To finish off, you didn't seem to have a lot of skin, but then again, what kind of shampoo do you use? Really? Good. How often do you wash your hair and scalp and things like that? Okay. Just getting the excess dandruff that fell onto your face. Very good. Okay. Now, I'm going to apply the oil before I do the final scraping, which will be very quick. So, my last offer, can I offer you a drink? Fair enough. I'm going to go grab a couple items. I'll be right back. Okay, so the oil that we use for the scalp is beard oil, and this stuff is meant for really dry hair, because beard hair is other parts of your body hair, and making it very moisturizing. So we actually use it for our clients' scalps. Look how dense it is. Very thick. Very thick. And I'm just going to go ahead and go apply this all over the scalp now. So, very good. All around. A little bit messy. Okay. And then I'm just going to rub all of that in. Good. Okay, so last but not least, I'm just going to be going very quickly. And, well, first I'm going to let that settle for a moment, but then I'm just going to go and I'm going to be going very fast on the scalp. This is the softest part of this procedure. The worst is over. And after that, I'm just going to take a towel and pat, and kind of give you like a really deep kind of like towel drying massage. And with that being said, you will feel amazing. So I'm just going to let that set. While that does, I'm going to go over and grab the towel so we can do that directly after the scrape. Are you feeling comfortable? Well, I just want to make sure. Like I said, you don't have to say much. And this towel just came off the warmer, so it's going to make the pores on your scalp that are already forced open from being stimulated are going to open even more and pretty much inhale the oils. And then once I take the towel off, the very cool air that we're surrounded by right now will close the pores on their own. And that's that. Oh, one more thing. Okay. All right, are you ready? I don't even need the pick for this. I'm just gonna go. All right, let's do it. How does that feel? How does that feel? Very quickly. Back and forth almost. You're gonna see some pieces of scalp fall down, like right now. I need the brush for this. Don't want it to get all over you. I'm doing the back now. Lifting your hair up from the edge of the back of the scalp. Very good. Okay. So we are pretty much done. Gonna hurry up and get the towel. Okay, bear with me here. You're doing amazing. Just relax. And let's let that cold air hit it now. How does that feel? Is it like a tingly, yep, tingly sensation, kind of. It's like chewing 5 gum, as they say. I know, it's crazy. It's like tingle, 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 tingle. I think there's a name for that somewhere. I wouldn't like exactly know, but from here on out, I am not going to touch your scalp. I'm not going to brush it. Whenever you get home after your pores close, then I suggest putting a comb to the scalp because it's very sensitive right now after the skin removal. So it's kind of raw. It's like you started off new, like a newborn baby. So I'm just going to go ahead and check, just gently using my hands to see if there is anything that I did miss, okay? Good. Very good. Other side. Check around the back. Good. And my dear, you are finished. You can get up whenever you're ready, and with that being said, best recommendation from here on out, do not put a comb or brush or anything on your scalp. Do not scratch it if it appears itchy. Just try your best to relax and let it happen. Your scalp is very raw right now, but at the same time, don't expect any dandruff to come up for at least 3 months. That is our guarantee. If for some reason that you do start finding dandruff, you need to come to us immediately and stop using whatever shampoo and conditioner that you are using on your skin. I need to find out and get a list of the towels that you use on your hair. What type of pillowcase, whether that be silk, cotton, or just something you buy at the store, it doesn't really matter. The reason for those things is we offer a 100% money back guarantee and a extra special free scalp treatment on top of that, and we will continue to do it until our 3-month guarantee is fulfilled. So with that being said, thank you so much for stopping into the salon. Why don't you just sit back and relax with that robe on? How about I finally make you a drink? I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. But as long as you are just relaxing, if your scalp is still tingling, I recommend staying and sitting back for a while. Would you like me to put the warm towel over your eyes? You can just have a little nap for a few moments. Okay, good. Thank you so much again for stopping in, and I look forward to serving you again.